statistic in Calgary, there are around 1 to 3 listings don't sell during that first listing period. And I've got 7 reasons why that's happening. So if it does happen to you, don't fret, just kind of step back a little bit and take a look at which one of these things perhaps was missed, or which one of these things could be improved during your next attempt at selling your house. And I've got them organized in order of importance, or in order of effectiveness, let's say. So let's take a look. My first point is to suggest that your home should be staged. Now, this is really important for if your house is empty. If you've already moved out, you're trying to sell an empty house, having a stager come in and put furniture in at least the living room, dining room, and master bedroom is quite important. Buyers do have a hard time envisioning themselves living in this empty space. They walk into a 10 by 11 bedroom and they're wondering, does our bed fit in here, or does the child's bed fit into this room? How do we arrange the furniture? So having some furniture in the house is very important. On the other side of the scale, if you have too much furniture, remove some extra furniture and don't have it too overcluttered. Next one is your home clean? I recommend having it professionally cleaned at least at the very beginning before the photographer comes in to take pictures. And then make sure that it's always ready to show, that when buyers come through that it is clean. I know it can be a lot of work, especially if the house has been on the market for a couple of months, but you never know. That next buyer that comes through might be really impressed by the house. You don't want them to be turned off by seeing a lot of dirt, or, unwashed dishes and dirty windows and that kind of thing. So make sure the house shows very well all the time, because buyers, when they go out and they look at 6 or 8 houses, they're not looking to pick a house. They're looking to eliminate the 5 or 6 that they can't buy. So give them as few reasons as possible to eliminate your house. Wow them with your cleanliness. Now let's be honest. Were you trying to sell the house as is? Broken lights, or fixtures that don't work, faucets that are dripping? My recommendation is to fix anything that's broken, anything that's very obvious. I'm not talking about spending tens of thousands of dollars, but if that wall plate, that 88-cent wall plate, has got a crack in it, replace it. Just try and fix as much as possible to send a good picture to the buyer that's coming through your house. Okay, so we had reason number 7, 6, 5. Here's reason number 4. Are you home during the showings? Are you and your family? Are the kids jumping on the bed as the buyer's coming through? My advice is everybody, all the seller, all the kids, all the pets, be gone during the showings. Buyers like to view the home with their agent so they can talk in peace and quiet. This is where private sellers are really selling themselves short. Buyers don't want to be sold to. They want to buy. They want to have an opportunity to examine the house, talk it over without coercion, or without being intimidated, or without having the seller around. So again, when buyers come through your house, make yourself scarce. Go in the backyard, take the pets for a walk, do whatever you got to do to be out of the house. Now, reasons 7, 6, 5, and 4 have been up to the seller to fix. Fixing the house, making sure it's clean, making sure you're out. All those are things that the seller can do. The next 2 are entirely up to the agent, and that is listing pictures and description. If you want to have some fun, just go on Google and Google the phrase bad photos on the MLS, and you're going to be amazed. I've seen pictures where the agent didn't even get out of his car. He took the picture from inside the car, and you can see the mirror of his car in the shot. Or he captures himself standing in the room, and it's reflected in a mirror. Or the homeowner's around the corner standing in his underwear as the agent's taking the picture. So make sure that the description is enticing and the professional photographs show your house to their best, to its best angle. The MLS allows about 1,000 characters of description. Make sure you use it all, and it's enticing and inviting. And again, photographs are what the buyers look at. If they look at a house on the MLS and it either doesn't have photos or they're really bad, they're not even going to take their time to come and take a look at your house. So make sure the description and the photos are top-notch. Reason number 2 of why houses don't sell is inadequate marketing. Did your house, I mean, every agent puts their house on the MLS. That's a no-brainer. That's where we all start off. What about other websites? It's funny. I personally don't understand buyers that go to Kijiji to look at houses, but you can't argue with the fact that they do. I sold a house a couple of years ago from somebody who saw it on Kijiji. Yes, it was on the MLS, it was in the real estate news, it was everywhere else, but when I asked him how he heard about this house when he came to look at it, he found it on Kijiji. So what I'm saying is, I'm not here to plug Kijiji, but there are other options other than the MLS. Make sure your agent explores as many of them as possible. There are other websites. Does the agent have a good and effective website himself? Are they using printed advertising? When they do open houses, do they do more than just hanging out some flags and balloons to attract the neighbors? Do they advertise the open house in printed ads and on the MLS and on Facebook and social media and things like that? So inadequate marketing is a big reason, because if you're not catching all the buyers that are looking, you're missing out on a big portion of people that don't even know that your house is for sale. Okay, so there we've had 6 reasons of why houses don't sell, and now we're going to come to the big number 1 reason. I think you already know where I'm going to be going with this. Really, if you were to condense this whole demonstration down to only one reason, this would be the reason. The 6 that I've mentioned so far will help sell your house faster and for more money. So for example, if you've got a house that's $320,000, it's empty, but you suddenly stage it, you might get $310,000. If you don't stage it, you might have to wait a little while longer and only get $305,000. Same with cleanliness. You might be turning away a lot of buyers, but eventually you'll find somebody that's willing to pay. But really it comes down to the number 1 reason, and we all know what that is. That's right, price. Come on, you knew it. You can sell an igloo to an Eskimo if the price is right. So take a look at what's been happening so far. Are you realistic about the price, or did you overvalue your house? With 100% certainty, if all the other things were done correctly, all those other 6 points had been addressed properly during your time, then the only thing left is price. Or spend more time and just be more patient. But if your house showed well and you had buyers coming through it, but no one's made you an offer, it comes down to price each and every time. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this presentation. And if you are in a position where your listing has expired and you want a second opinion, give me a call anytime. It's Bo Kaufman, Remax Performance Realty. You can call me direct on my cell, 204-333-2202. Or my email is bonoshomes@gmail.com. You can also leave comments in the section below. If I don't get to them, I'm here right now, obviously, but if I don't get to them, if you ask them in a couple of days, whatever, I keep coming back to all these presentations and make sure that I get to your questions. Call me anytime if you're looking to buy or sell in Winnipeg, houses or condos. I am a one-man show, I always like to say. I work by myself. So you hire me, you get me, which means I'm not going to shuffle you off to an assistant. When I have a listing, I do my own open houses and all that kind of stuff. So if you're looking to buy or sell, give me a call anytime. Till next time, bye-bye.